They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground. He's got it again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Miller. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Beavers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The run inside. It's long. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. In the red area, it's Gossett. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Beavers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Beavers! Into the end zone for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Meyer. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Hines is tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Myers. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for a gap. It's long. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe a crease. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Meyer. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, better look out. He's loose. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon State.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Snagged in the middle, it's Myers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
The Beavers using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bobcats will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Works the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harrell.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot.
Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in! Touchdown, Bobcats!
I often say the best offenses in college football are the ones that can run the football down in the red zone, but it's not just conventional runs. It's getting the reverse going as well. Why not get one of your best playmakers the football here in the green area and let him go? Nice job getting the pitch, using his speed, scoring a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Berry. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got it behind the line. It's Meyer. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Looking to throw for it. Back open in the middle. At the 35, he's open. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. He unleashes a long one. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play